Hey true believers, it's Englentine with a review of Batman the Murder Machine. Another metal tie-in. This one is dealing with Cyborg, and I gotta say, they've got some cool covers so far. The Red Death, this cover right here is awesome. And this one is the Batman slash Cyborg issue. The Red Death dealt with him beating up Flash and taking over. This is an alternate Batman that has taken over his world, Cyborg. But I have to say, this one was deep. I mean, okay, the Flash one was fun, it was decent, but this is good. And there's a touch of a monster movie in here. This would make a good monster film. I mean, yeah, what was that Johnny Depp BS that happened a couple? This is the way they should have done that. Transcendence. This is Transcendence done right. This is the Lawnmower Man that we always wanted. I mean, this is a good story, and there are just some creepy images in it, I have to say. First of all, the art is this almost photorealistic but not stylized kind of looking book. I mean, it really does look like it's painted, but it's never in such a way that's distracting. Like, if you ever read a modern-day Star Wars book, that art is kind of distracting, but this is just deep. It's dark, and it fits the story perfectly. I mean, this is a pure marriage of art and words right here. There is a tone set right from the beginning that goes all the way to the end, and it is just... it feels creepy. Now, like the last book, like the Flash one, they don't really explain how the world is taken over in the other one, how this Batman has come to such great power. Although, I mean, you know, they do say how he can do it, but there are so many superpowered beings in the worlds that you just have to go, okay, well, yeah, but we've already seen this kind of character before, and they were defeated in this way. And so it just makes you wonder, how was it that you are the one that, I mean, other than the fact that I'm Batman, you know, how were you the one that was able to use this power set and conquer the world? Because, like I said, we've seen Speedster try it. We've seen, I guess, Kilgore would be the Justice League villain. But, of course, they didn't have the mind of Batman behind him, and, you know, he's Batman. So that could be the deciding factor. I will say straight up, there are very few images creepier than a computerized Alfred surrounding Bane, and Bane begging for his life before he's killed. And then you see Alfred saying, please let me in, and you understand that he's not just wanting into the mansion, he's wanting into Bruce Wayne. And it's just, I mean, like I said, it's creepy. It's a very deep image, and it's one that can stay with you. And it definitely stays throughout the book. That's something that's really impressive about this. You only see the Alfreds a few times, but they make such an impression that it sticks with you, that is part of what Batman is. Or at least what this Batman is, I mean. And the Alfreds are basically what the Matrix tried to make Agent Smith in the end of the third movie. They're just everywhere, except for this works. I know I'm basically filleting the book. I mean, I'm giving it so much praise, but that's because there's not a lot that I would take away from it. There's not a whole bunch of there's nothing I really have to complain about this book. Which is surprising because I am not a fan of the Cyborg comic book. I'm not a fan of the Cyborg Monthly. But here, kudos. I mean, seriously, at least one kudo. I'm telling you, this is this is definitely better than the Flash one. This is better than Red Death. At the very least, I can say that much. And it has me looking forward to the other side stories, the one-shots that deal with all of the different Batmans, the Justice League Batmans we have here. Because now you can see how brutal they can get, and it's making me wonder how they're going to get out of this. at the same time, how is this going to tie into the third chapter, which is released by the time of this recording today? So, yeah, all of this tied in together. I am just jazzed for the story. So far, so good on Dark Metal. Everything has just been either silly fun or deep, dark, and scary like this one. So there you go. Death Machine, or was that what it was called? Check it out.